Hello again. Oh, oh, we ain't done yet. Oh no. Um, what's up, guys? So we're back near Replicant. Um, we beat Route A, but we're not done yet. Oh no. Oh, far from it. Far from it. So I believe to start Route B, you just load up the save data from Route A. Like that you cleared Route A. And then
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway.
so we're starting off from when we unpetrified Kaine. Kaine's dream discrimination. Ignore that. Ignore that. That doesn't matter. Ignore that notification. It's whatever. Shut up. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. Excuse me. Again, ignore that. I forgot that this shit was downloading right now. Just ignore that. It's not. It's fucking whatever. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vein, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked, rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile carved across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Jesus Christ, if this is kind of his like childhood we're going through here, it's fucked up. I imagine it's because she's like, I don't know if she's half shade or like she has a shade inside of her or something, but I don't know. They refer to her as a hybrid, but through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yuhu Kaine? The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. Oh, it's bullies. I thought it was like people trying to like run her out of town, but it's bullies, which is still fucking horrible. And again, it probably has to do with the fact that she's, you know, the whole hybrid thing. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to the sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and if possible destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me. She lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh look, the little freak's gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Damn. Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the sounds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Damn. Jesus Christ. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muggy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Jesus. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. That is a dangerous, very dangerous thought process to occur in a child. Especially if that is a thought they never get rid of once they grow up. Yeah, it's fucked up. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanting the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Damn. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood swelling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy scuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. That's a interesting way to describe that. A voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. Kaine did mention her grandmother in some of her dialogue in Route A, I believe. So this must be her, and this explains her like the way she talks. I guess she learned how to talk from her grandmother, and her grandmother talks exactly the way she does, like in the game. Yeah, this explains that. The old man crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Jesus. Ow, he screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it, what are you doing? I mean, yeah, granted, he's a shit kid and totally deserves it, but fuck. The fact that an old woman is just doing this to a child. But yeah, he totally deserves it though. Quit whining, ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch, a big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. No comment. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words, locking his eyes on Kaine. He took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out, leave this village. No one wants you here. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders. Excuse me. Then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muggy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I caused bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any who attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. I like Kaine's grandmother. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their few years together had not been easy. With each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. Yeah, so Kaine just grew up to be exactly like her grandmother. It explains a lot, actually. It explains a lot about like her personality and stuff. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood and caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all of these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. That's a great thing to say to a child. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shook it. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't. Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath, as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, letting them track down the flowers using its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dreams and daily life. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was done. A stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe. Filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Yeah, that's probably smart. Once she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something. The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment and smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing a piss poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water. Ignore that notification. I've been saying that a lot, but shush. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. So the town in question is the area. I figured, but I wasn't 100%. Wait, that home, that like little, like, I don't know what to call it. It was home, Kaine's home, like right outside the area. Before she joins the party. I wonder if that's where she lived with her grandma. Huh. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it in the wood, and resumed chopping. Oh, her first curse words. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough, and my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village, setting down her bucket with a small sigh. She took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy girl. You better practice if you... The grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma! The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and bagged Kaine away. Stop that. Just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's alright, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. I don't... The way this story describes everything, it makes it seem like... I don't think Kaine's home, like when you first meet her, is where she grew up with her grandmother. I don't think so. Because everything in this story makes it seem like they still live close by to the village, but still like further away than Kaine's home is from the village in the game. So I don't know. The few adults who could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised heads before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund, elder woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me? They seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. Oh god, is it Demo? It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, but his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it, stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter. That's a fucking cute as fuck image. Little Kaine, like, on tiptoes trying to look over the counter at the apothecary. Fucking cute as fuck. Anyway. Barked Dino. That old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head, but before he could let fly a comeback or worse, upon the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked him out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely, in a world so vast, it would be a place that she could call home. Oh hey, Balloony. Thanks for watching. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly and looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into the sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. There we go. Fuck. Alright. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Well, that's nice. I like the shopkeeper. Seems like a nice dude. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which one of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother's an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine squiggled away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine remembered a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places. What the hell happened to her grandma's feet? Leaving Kaine to think she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. Damn. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave. She found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Horseshit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bag. Living forever would just piss me off. I'll put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent. In the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face, but it also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all writing in a chaotic array of colors. Damn, Kaine, fuck. Fucking can't draw for shit, apparently. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said between laughter. You truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. Above the... How do you... Is the kitchen table against the wall, maybe? I don't know. Usually people put stuff like that on the fridge. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face. Next thing she had interpreted it as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine extended it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Posh, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit and then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory. A perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Times move on, people and memories move on, and out of a life. People and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Kaine's dreams, separation. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. Gross. The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine, and I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, alright. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. "Well, I was going to check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow." "Flagstones? What the hell for?" Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place snagged like a boxer in the final round. "Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection." The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. Goddamn girl. If a bunch of thieves want to ransack this little place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway." "I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday." The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. "Well, shoot, I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other." "Grandma, no. If I'm going to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that." A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost on carnival. "Yes," she said after a bit. "Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is..." She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. "You're going to be a true woman soon," Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. "So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you've become." Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. "You're a beautiful thing," said the old woman, "and there ain't another like you in the world. I'm very proud of you." "Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day." "Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder." "I'll teach you to sass me, girl. Yo, Grandma." Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her toward the room with a crazed grin on her face. "Grandma," yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. "Grandma, stop it. What the hell?" The old woman stared at her in blank and slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just..." Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. "Listen," she began. "Maybe I should stay home after all." "No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your you go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine." "And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Yeah, so Kaine's grandmother, her mind seems to be going, which is not great. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself. By the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on the heel for one final look at a small bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sack extraction on her face. God, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. There's a shake at the house. Oh, no. Oh, gods, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze. Oh, it was smoke. Her grandmother's house was ablaze. The flames looking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Grandma! Kaine then ran, faster than she had ever moved in her life, when she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground. But she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark, not just fire. Can't be fire, too much smoke. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet, and its cheek balanced through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Sounds a lot like that one chick we fought in the area before. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar with its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotting meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. "Alright, you bastard," she thought as the scream echoed off the cliffs around them. "It's you or me. Let's go." The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest, and it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the direction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. "Grandma?" At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. "She's alive," thought Kaine. "Alive!" Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shake opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in the front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up, 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 now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shake stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with a tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might as well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Damn, dude. Kaine lurched to her feet only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with a maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up in the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shake was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shake moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backwards, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back," she screamed. "Give her back to me." It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shake panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma? Kaine, You gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no, no. I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished before she could say another word. The shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained beneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed, and then a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous cloud that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept toward its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side. Yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shake, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backwards, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a madwoman. She leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shake shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames. All of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Kill it, kill it. You get the idea. Kill it now. As the spark that was Kaine's slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. She's alive!
The beast approaches.
She's no longer petrified. Alright, let's do this. Okay. I gotta remember how to play. It's been a bit.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword feels lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Come on. Only one left. Only one left. Come on. We did it. Oh shit. Alright. Fucking strangle it. Snuff its life out. There we go. And that was the human we killed. We just killed there. We just snapped its neck. That was technically a human. That's what we learned at the end of Route A. Kanye's dreams encounter. Gently, weakly, softly. The Sheikh, sure that his tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stomping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kanye tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Weird. She has both her eyes though. In the present, she has both her eyes and both her arms. Pretty sure. Wait, isn't one of her arms like wrapped up? Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ha, cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought at the ounce of sailing. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporating into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, and produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kanye and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kanye opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop. No. Don't hurt that picture. Kanye reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kanye turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now struck her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled and broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha-cha-cha-cha. I look like that? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kanye laid her head back in the mug and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she got everything going, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kanye wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. Kanye finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Bah! Oh god, you are the best. Oh god, you are the best. Kanye glanced down and saw a black shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm could no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving up toward the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot, searing pain that left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kanye tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood just like before. In response, Kanye shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her throat. Crept down her... Oh, God damn it. I can't fucking read. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. Wait. I have questions. The moment it touched her brain, Kanye was struck with the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whispering moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me that body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kanye's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling how she had regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated, but as if considering this request, and quickly shimmering down her body, before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, sunshine, screamed the voice. What the hell, sunshine, screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said, can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her. And heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kanye glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of shades burned itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. So that's why she has her arm bandaged up, I guess, to hide that shit. Kanye stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the latter seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kanye took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with that fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, then go out there and... Shut up, and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kanye grabbed a nearby struggle glass and tried to saw the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kanye screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, sunshine, and there ain't going back. There ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kanye. Yeah, possessed. You and me? We got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Okay, wait, so yeah. So if this is how she became a hybrid, right? If she got the shade in her, then what was it that made her a freak before? That's what I'm wondering now. Cause I thought she was a shade the whole. I thought she was half shade the whole time. But it seems like she didn't become half shade until this moment where her grandmother died and the shade started trying to possess her. See, now I'm wondering, like, what made her a freak before? Kanye looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, per the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shake squashed your granny, we'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murdered, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. Huh. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away on the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze fell on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it, you and me? We could have some good times together. I wonder if shades, like, still, like, have some of the personality that they had when they were living, like when they were like people, because like I'm just wondering if this shade who is inside Kaine, I wonder if he or she or it or they were like this when they were like, you know, like an, you know, like people, and they were like an actual person. I don't know, because if they were a goddamn fucking psychopath, that's for sure. Look, I'll even take care of the buggy part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Screamed the voice. Look at you go. Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyran. Tyran? I'm gonna go with Tyran. And if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. And I'll get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shig, and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. When I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyran. I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body, but if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade. I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain rag-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. This time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now affected her world.
Alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
I get the feeling there's gonna be a lot of
Recognize
reading
me?
in this playthrough, in this room.
course.
A lot of story time.
Way.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up.
Well, you know, 5 years will do that to someone.
How long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time.
Sure is.
Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a wonder tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
How sweet.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one. We let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village. And now they want to run you out?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember this. This is still pretty fucked up. But, you
People
know.
are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. It never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila.
Oh, you'll come to hear more later.
I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do? Wait, is that?
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
This, I think this is new. I don't think we saw this in Route A.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
Yeah, man, I helped.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interested. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid, before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
That was nice. May 12th. My cough wouldn't quit today. I bet Ness would have rubbed my back if he was here. I think that's the new diary entry. Are we getting new, like, diary entries now? For this route?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Deborah and Popola.
Very well.
900 gold. Gold moonflower seed. I just got a gold moonflower. Oh, my gold one's the colors you start with there. So do I still have all my shit? I do. I do. One completable quest. So my quest completion is still at 97%. Which makes me think all the quests I've done up until now are still completed. But I'll have another shot at the what's it called? Life in the Sands? You know what that was called? Where I had to get the pink moonflower seeds. Which I'm gonna go ahead and get strike on that right the fuck away since I still have my seeds. Maybe I can actually get it done this time.
I have not heard you speak much about
This route.
She got the black scrawl and died when I was little.
Oh shit.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's alright. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
What is happening?
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is
What
quite
the
a talent indeed.
fuck? Is that Papa NieR?
Come now.
That's
the
Papa
door.
NieR.
Right. Let's go.
I don't. I'm sorry. What? This is the main character from NieR Gestalt. What is happening? All right. I mean, I started at this door, so I guess I'll just continue through here. No. What happens if I go through this door? Need this area? No. So that just goes back. Alright, I guess I'll just go. March 20th. I feel great today. No cough, no fever. Watch out, world, because Yona is coming out to play. This is the world of the recycled vessel, created to destroy to avoid the destruction of all. That was fast. I was not expecting to play as Papa NieR today. Also, why is the lighting all fucked up? Honestly, don't like that very much. It looks kind of gross. The way the lighting's all like just messed up. I think that. Oh, okay, so this path is. Oh. All right. Well. So the path up is busted. Okay. You know, definitely feeling overpowered now. Definitely, definitely feeling overpowered. What level am I? 31? It might just be like this sequence. I don't know. I've heard that in this game you get overpowered. You get like really overpowered. You become just like really overpowered, and I can see it. Which I personally don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I honestly very much enjoy the feeling of being overpowered in a video game. But I know a lot of people don't really like that. I know for a lot of people it like takes away some of the fun of the game. Oh fuck. I forgot which button was dodge. Get rid of those bats. Fuck. Can I actually like shoot the damn thing? Yeah. Yeah. Fuck off, asshole. Oh, I did it. Okay. Save medicinal herb times 3. I was probably supposed to probably do that. Probably was jump down there and do it. Oh my god! I thought there was gonna be a door I'd have to go through at the end of the stairs. The Black Scroll, a lost destiny, a white book, a false truth. Yeah, I'm still popping NieR, and the lighting is still incredibly fucked up. Oh, that was the wrong button. I didn't do that. Alright. Hold on. God damn it. God damn, I didn't realize how like quickly the sides spin when they first when they're first summoned. Hey, you bitch. Don't run from me. Three more medicinal herbs. July 20th. Ness made a new friend, and guess what? He's a king. I wish I had some friends. That started off great, ended very sadly. Soldiers of Salt crying forth white death. They are legion. Those who. Alright. Fuck. I'm gonna use one of these. I seem to be getting 3 after every fight anyway, so I might as well use them while I'm maxed out. Come on. God damn it, stop disappearing, motherfuckers. Let me just do this. Fucking god. Oh my god, if they could stop running the fuck away from me, that would be wonderful. Oh, I should use another one. The one-handed sword, Fool's Embrace. 3 medicinal herbs. Interesting. The dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering unto it the power of magic. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Also, let me take a look at this. Beating sword. Oh no, that's the two-handed stuff. Hold on. Fool's Embrace is worse than the Phoenix Dagger in every way. Looks interesting. I gotta... I don't know. Cool, I guess. Phoenix Dagger is better though. God damn it. Fuck. A little hard to play when the lighting makes everything so fucking hard to see anything. Fuck. Keep forgetting about the goddamn shockwaves. Maybe I should use another one, but whatever. April 5th. Whenever I read Letter from Ness, I really feel like I need to see him again. I think that's an old one, but I'm not sure. The Black Sickness stains the future. They journey to return to soulless vessels. Okay. Medicinal herbs. Okay. This is weird. Oh fuck. Okay, there's a bunch of them. We'll use the dark window now. Come on. No, stop it. Look at all these herbs. All these fucking, just so many medicinal herbs just being thrown at me. Oh shit. Alright. Not a single medicinal herb from any of those fuckers. God damn it. Okay. All right. There we go. Come on, there we go. There we go. No one's a match for Papa NieR. Obtain the Kabuki outfit. Interesting. 1,000 XP. Great. Nice. And 3 more medicinal herbs. Fucking sick. Cool. Cool. Alright, which door do I choose? So this one's to leave, I imagine. No. This door has already been completed. No. Alright. That's an old one. So I guess it's not all new diary entries. But there are some new ones. The apocalypse divided the world in two. The one that knows not day. Okay, well. The following actions are prohibited through magic shooting that. Well, I already did magic shooting that. So fuck me. Protect your turtle, okay. Fuck. Blade wielding tiger. Alright. I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna get more medicinal herbs. 5 medicinal herbs now after each fight. Cool. Black and white, 13 packs. The vessel's forms waver as they cross time and space. Alright. Wait. Can I go this way? No. Okay. Okay. Alright. Fucking... This is just a straight up bullet. This game has become just a straight up bullet hell now. Okay. I don't know how the fuck you would do this without without just constantly using Dark Whirlwind. Cause you just be constantly just taking hits over and over again. Some of the darker ones mixed in. That one has armor. Take that. Yeah. Take that one. Alright, well now we got multiple paths. Let's go this way first.
Seems we've been shut in.
Sure does. What's this? Titanium alloy? Alright.
Shut in.
Sure does. Chart. Fuck. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Wait, didn't I get something for completing that last door? Is that a weapon? I honestly have no idea.
Seems we've been shut in.
Sure does. Oh, fuck. Alright, I can at least take care of this ones easily. The darker ones I can't get rid of with magic. There we go. Five medicinal herbs. Ness told me a story about bedtime the other day about a husband and wife with matching red bags. I told Yona about the red bag couple. The song of a man has been drowned out. Let's play something inhuman or some shit. Fucking robots. Gotta go away from the fucking robots before they explode. Drones. Okay. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot of robots. Okay. Alright. We're good. 2-handed sword, Fool's Lament. 5 medicinal herbs. The sky falls with the dragon. The world ends this day. What was it? It was Fool's Lament. It's honestly about the same as the Phoenix Sword. The only thing that's different is the weight. And the Phoenix Sword has a beat there. I'll stick with the Phoenix Sword. I honestly do. The Fool's Lament looks really cool too, though. God damn it. Nope. You shall not Sonic the Hedgehog me today. Fuck. Okay. I thought, fuck. I was hoping we were done. That's why I used that medicinal herb. Damn, this one is much sturdier than the others. It can't fucking do much if it just stays fucking stun locked like this kind of. Oh, I have to fight like multiple of these guys at once. That's gonna be an issue. Oh wait. Oh, it. Finisher. I can fucking notice. I didn't even know that was a thing. Was that a thing I could do the whole time? If so, that's fucking rad. Finisher. Okay. Where is it? Finisher. Alright. Yeah, that finisher does pretty good damage. Alright, there we go. Alright. 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 5 more medicinal herbs. Okay. The puppet priest collects the accursed prayers and polishes the vessel. What is happening? What is... Oh, am I gonna have to like... Has the game become an on-rails shooter? Is that what happened? Yep, that's what happened. Well, let me... Just for protection, let me do this. Alright, that can't have the fucking sides for protection and shoot at the same time, because as soon as I hit that shoot button, the sides go flying every which way. should have been paying more attention to the mini map. I didn't see any shades. I thought I was safe. Fucking bats. Shades don't seem to be attacking me though. Oddly enough. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's the boar shake. Or was that just a regular boar? I think that might have just been a regular boar. Oops. Well, that's what happened. I wish those could make this thing move faster. That'd be cool. Fucking bats, dude. Obtain the samurai outfit. Alright. Sounds cool. 4,000 XP, 5 recovery potions, 10,000 gold. So maybe that's what it gave me. It gave me 5 recovery potions at the end, along with the gold and experience. How many recovery potions do I have? I am full on recovery potions. Fucking sick. There is a third door now. I wonder how many doors are there that I can do here. Something terribly sinister awaits beyond this door. It may be difficult to endure what awaits on the other side unless your soul is at least level 33. What level am I? 31. Here's the thing. If I die, I don't know if the game autosaves. And if I die, I don't want to have to like do these 2 doors all over again. But screw it. Fuck, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I just gotta not get hit, right? I asked Devla if hooch tastes good, and she said it's the best thing in the world. She said we can have some together when I'm all grown up. Alright, with Devla a promise. Okay. So long as this memory exists, so long as mankind has hope, a bloody battle will be waged over the holy whatever. Where is this place? This is not a place I'm familiar with. Fuck. This NieR. Good. Good. Any other breakable crates I missed? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think Dark Room's not going to be as big a help here as it has been previously. Okay. Alright. And big boy. Alright. Let me see if there's any more crates I can break, so I can try and get some fucking healing going. Oh, health salve. Got a couple health salves there. Okay. Now I gotta be real fucking careful. I'm just fucking blow this. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. almost got this. Okay. Okay. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. I'm getting health cells now instead of potions. Instead of herbs rather. Okay. Well, I wish I was getting potions. Foolish human, foolish human, foolish human, foolish vessel. 3 boars, huh? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, this was a bad thing. That was a bad thing that just happened. Fuck. Oh fuck. 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 I'm stuck. I can wait. No, I can't because it'll disappear after a while. Fuck. Fucking stuck. Fucking goddamn it. I tried to fucking... Okay. Just one left that I worry about now. Fucking having to fight 3 fucking boars at the same time. A whole bunch of tiny ass shades attack you. There we go. Alright, that's it for that one. What's next? 3 health cells. Why wasn't any of Deborah's books? So she said I should name it whatever I want. Maybe I'll name it after Ness. All is paid, all is sacrifice. Oh boy, we're here now. Nothing in here. Can't open that door. Man, I'm really hoping I don't die trying to fucking do this. Oh fuck. There we go. Oh fuck. Oh, that fucking health salve already fucking disappeared. God damn it. Hopefully this one drops one at least. Yes. Give me that health salve. Nothing here. I didn't mean to fucking use that shit. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Well, I got my health cell back. God damn it, I'm trying to fucking do something here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Fuck off. I know how to fucking cheese the fuck out of you. Just knock you down and finishing blow when you're fucking gone into two finishing blows. Okay. The health cell, which I'm already full on health, so I can't use one to grab that one.
It seems we have been shut in.
Sure does. God damn it. Keep getting stuck on shit. Alright. Come on. There we go. What? Did I send a shake flying over here? Oh, it's one of these fuckers spawned over here for some reason. For some reason they spawned now. Okay. This way. Oh boy. You got a meter, right? Eagle egg? What the fuck is an eagle egg doing in a crate here? Alright. Okay, what are we fucking here?
It seems we've been shut in.
Sure does. Bunch of shades again. Okay. Okay. What's next? Bunch of U's, huh? Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Come on. I got them separated for now. Hopefully that won't. Okay. There we go. Oh, camera skipping through the wall. Nice. Obtain the spear, Fool's Accord. Obtain 5 health cells. Got the spear. Fool's Accord. Okay. Do not bring back the light. Do not bring back the vessel. Do not bring back the future. Do not bring it back. Very strong feelings coming from that. So probably shouldn't have wasted that, but whatever. Alright. Man, finding out about the fucking the fucking finishers has been a fucking just absolute, just like, it's just been fucking, it's, I mean, this probably be going very different had I not noticed that. Especially with how many hits these fuckers specifically can take. How many normal hits. Review. Okay. I wonder if different weapon types have different finisher animations. Alright, these ones are light covered, so I can just use one of them was using dark colored projectiles though. Come on, there we go. There we go. This is gonna spin like an asshole. Okay. Okay. Also, hold on, I just realized how fucking dark it is. Let me turn on the light real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. Back to this. Also, sorry I haven't been talking much. This is actually taking quite a bit of my focus because it's not super easy. It's not like the hardest thing in the world, but it's not like super easy either. Especially when more than one of these fuckers are on screen. Oh, hello. Fuck. Come on. Come on. There we go. Living cells. Right. Recovery potion. Oh, I'm getting recovery potions now? Fuck. Last night, Ness told me stories until I fell asleep. I don't remember anything he said, but boy, was I happy. Alright. Every beam of light is an invitation to death. Alright. Fuck, how many more of these we gotta do? Alright. Alright, that one's gone. Alright. That was, I guess, we're going this way? Nope. That was broken as shit. How do I... Oh. Fuck. Okay. All that's left is you. Maybe a Dark Lance would do better here. Okay. Let me put the whirlwind back. Oh, fucking, not these fuckers. Just gonna keep Dark Lance here for a bit. Oh, god damn it. Cool. Great. There we go. Then I guess I just go down there. I can't make the jump to that side. Come on, you're almost dead. Fuck. There we go. Oh, we ain't done yet. Great. Alright, at least this one's going down much more easily. There we go. What's next? Yeah, this has to be the last fucking stage of this door. It's making me fight all three different types of like unique shades at once. Fuck, I'm gonna have to just use as many as I got. Fuck, fuck. It's harder to stay behind this one here because of just how narrow the bridge is. Oh, fuck. There we go. There we go. What is it? This one's no. Oh. I really don't want to have to do all that over again.
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
Fucking weird. Alright. Alright. So I guess we can just look at this access that anytime we want. So yeah, I'll do it. Don't do that later when I'm stronger, I guess. Do I still have that spear? Yeah, Fools of Core. Damn right I do. Alright. Alright. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop it there. It seems like a good place to stop after, you know, having just done that. Actually, let's go outside and save first before I do that. Oh look, my flowers. You know, I'll deal with this off camera. But yeah, as I make my way to the save thing, oh, actually, never mind. Alright. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Next time I stream will be tomorrow, where I think I'm streaming more of this tomorrow. I don't remember if I'm streaming more of this or if I'm streaming Shantae tomorrow, but I think I'm streaming more of this tomorrow. Either way, schedule's up on my Twitter at Caribbean_Cruise. Please follow me if you like, you know, the content and you want to keep up with like updates and shit. I always tweet when I'm going live, so you know, just a reliable way to get to like be notified when I go live, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope the lot of reading this one. This is basically story time with Caribbean Cruise. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.